position firmed, a chance to see some of Juve's rising stars tonight. First Serie A starts for Frabotta at fullback, a player born in Rome, and Zanimakia in attack. Pjanic missing playing his former club after signing off his Juventus Serie A career with a suspension. Ronaldo, Dybala, De Ligt among those rested today. Roma gives Serie A debuts to Daniel Fusato in goal and Riccardo Calafiori. No Mancini for Roma today, he's suspended. Zaniolo makes his first start since the reverse fixture in January. He's said to be on the Juve wish list this summer. 9 changes in all, with only Cristante and Smalling surviving. Fusato. You see that line of 6 Roma defenders guarding the 6-yard box. In by Bernardeschi. Came off Cristante, I think.
What a ball.
McKeall in the early stages here. Torre near post along with Rabiot, and that's a simple tap in for Gonzalo Higuain. Less than 5 minutes gone. Juventus celebrating the title tonight, simply stronger than the rest.
Set piece. Last person you want to leave inside the 6-yard box alone and free is Gonzalo Higuain. Bench is delighted. They're here for enjoyment, and no doubt Juventus starting with a goal so early adds to their happiness, because here we see the ball coming in. Didn't get to the first one. Rabiot gets the first flick, but Bonucci and Higuain were coming in. Only Zappacosta was at the back post, but he couldn't pick up 2 men, and it was the Argentinian, right place, right time to tuck it home.
Well, Gonzalo Higuain, who's not been a bit part player, I think that would be a little bit unfair, but celebrated by Perotti. Midway point of this first half. Lovely ball in, and it's beautifully met. And Kalinic it is who squares it up at 1-1.
Well, both sides having trouble with set pieces. Excellent ball in, and Kalinic just stoops. He's actually got to go back a yard, yet somehow finds the ability to angle it into the corner. Szczesny, you have to say, in no man's land. And of course, no one on the back post. In it goes.
Well, here Frabotta, Zanimakia. Lovely exchange between the 3 of them. The return from Matuidi and Zanimakia, leaving it for Frabotta. And the fullback coming up there. Responsibility, that authority to the individual leagues around the world to make that decision. Calafiori here. And this time he wins a penalty. This young man having a debut to remember.
Excellent. Well done, young man. That really was good play. I thought he was going to actually volley it with his left foot. Looks to be just about onside. First touch. When he comes inside, Danilo, clumsy. Can't, of course, get out the way, but it's that cutback that Calafiori does ever so well. Draws the foul from Danilo. Cast iron penalty. Appeals to the referee. On his debut, he's had a very interesting first 45 minutes, hasn't he?
He certainly has. As soon as he took this, the little cutback, I mean the contact with Danilo, I'm not quite sure how Danilo is supposed to stay out of the way of that. Either way, Perotti, who scored in the reverse fixture at the Olimpico, makes it 2-1 to Roma.
Szczesny smiling because he guessed. Normally Perotti would psych them out by just running up slowly as he did, give a little skip beforehand and wait for the keeper, but Szczesny actually waited a long time and guessed correctly. Does he get a hand to it? Oh, very, very close. Szczesny does go the right way, probably fingers, but Perotti gets it past him into the back of the net.
Yeah, all 4 of his Serie A goals this season have come from the spot. Moment of concern for Fusato in Roma's goal. 2-man wall. Bernardeschi with it.
Well, going for goal.
Totti with a penalty that day. Risa helped them on to a 2-1 win. That's the scoreline here now, and here's Kalinic! And that's a fine save by Szczesny.
It is, because...
Zaniolo. And Zaniolo allowed to run here. Dangerous this for Juve. Lovely ball through as well, and that's a super goal. Well, that was crafted in sublime fashion, and Nicolo Zaniolo, who initially stole the ball here, running away from his marker, and the ball into Perotti was a fine one, and it's a second goal for Perotti.
As he comes off Demiral, might have been going in the bottom corner anyway, but the defender who's just come on gets a leg to it, deflects it past Szczesny. Be quite right, all made.
Spreading the play beautifully again. Villar's come up in support too. And Szczesny down with 5 sub-allowance, we should call it. It's hard to keep track of everybody at times. Ramsey. Olivieri is ignored, and Muratori's preferred. Got a bit. And Roma in search of a fourth with Zappacosta.
So close, had to go for goal as well. There's no...
Higuain. Ramsey's eased his way forward as well. And as they worked the opening, Higuain, although it has the end of season feel to it at the moment, Roma it is who are finishing the stronger. And Cengiz Ünder tees up the chance, and Kalinic flips it up and over.
Just for a second I thought Cengiz Ünder was going to let fly, but I was screaming.
And it's come out for Ramsey, who